Still gaming with an old 16GB RAM kit? In 2025, it's time for an upgrade, my friend. RAM used to be an afterthought, but now it plays a serious role in how smooth your games feel, how fast your apps load, and how long your system stays relevant. With DDR5 finally mainstream, DDR4 still hanging on, and memory prices lower than ever, there's never been a better time to pick the right kit. And guess what? I've tested the most talked about RAM kits of 2025, from budget DDR5 options to high-capacity beasts. And I'm breaking down the ones that are actually worth your money. Let's get into the top 5 RAM kits for gaming in 2025. If you're upgrading to DDR5 but don't want to empty your wallet, this is the move. The TeamGroup T-Force Vulcan offers 32 GB at 5200 mega transfers per second with CL40 latency and a voltage of 1.25 volts. That's lower than most higher speed kits, which often run at 1.35 or even 1.4 volts. This kit supports Intel XMP out of the box and works well with AMD Expo, even if it's not explicitly Expo branded. You'll get smooth performance across Ryzen 7000 and Intel 12th, 13th, and 14th Gen CPUs. Now, is 5200 mega transfers blisteringly fast? No, but the price-to-performance ratio is phenomenal, especially when compared to older DDR5 4800 kits. It's a great pick for B650 or B760 boards and mid-range gaming builds. Reliable, cool running, zero drama, and under $100. Still rocking DDR4? No shame in that, especially if you're using a Ryzen 5000 or Intel 10th to 13th Gen CPU. And if you want something that performs and looks premium, Corsair's Dominator Platinum RGB delivers. You're getting 32 GB at 3200 mega transfers per second, CL16 timings, and Corsair's signature Capellix RGB LEDs, controlled via ICUE. It's got Dominator DHX heat spreaders, which keep things cool even under sustained load or mild overclocking. While 3200 MTs is no longer cutting edge, it's still the sweet spot for many DDR4 platforms, especially with solid timings like CL16. This is RAM that doesn't just run well, it makes your build look like a centerpiece. The only downside? The height. If you're running a big dual-tower air cooler, check clearance. Want to squeeze every drop of performance out of your AM4-based Ryzen system? This kit is for you. Team Xtreem's ARGB DDR4 comes with 16 GB running at 3600 mega transfers per second. And here's the kicker, CL14 latency. That's incredibly tight and rare at this speed. What does that mean in real-world performance? Lower latency, better 1% lows, and higher efficiency, especially for Ryzen 5000 CPUs, which love to run their Infinity Fabric in a 1.1 ratio with memory. The RGB? Sleek and diffused. Not over the top. Overclocking potential? Decent, but honestly, you won't need to push it. CL14 is already elite tier for DDR4. Yes, it's 16 GB, not 32, but if your build is focused solely on gaming, and you want the fastest possible DDR4 experience, this kit is a gem. If you're a content creator, streamer, or just someone who lives with 40 Chrome tabs open, this kit was made for you. The G.Skill Trident Z5 RGB gives you 64 GB of DDR5 running at 6400 mega transfers per second with a CL32 latency. It's fast, it's stable, it's stylish, and it works beautifully with both Intel XMP 3.0 and AMD Expo profiles. While 64 GB is still overkill for most games, modern titles like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and AAA open-world RPGs can actually benefit, especially if you're multitasking in the background. The white version looks gorgeous in themed builds, and with DDR6 still years away, this is a kit that'll keep your system flying for a long time. And here it is, the king of gaming RAM in 2025. The G.Skill Trident Z5 DDR5 is 7200 is a 32 GB kit, 2x16, running at a stunning 7,200 mega transfers per second with CL34 latency and 1.4 volts. It's built for high-end Intel systems, especially with Z790 motherboards and Core i7 or i9 Arrow Lake CPUs. Why is this kit special? Because it's fast and tight. Early DDR5 kits struggled with high latency. This one doesn't. It crushes memory-intensive games, helps boost minimum frame rates, and plays nice with overclocking, if your board can handle it. The RGB is clean, the build quality is premium, and the performance uplift is noticeable, especially in CPU-bound scenarios or 1440p high refresh gaming. If you want the best balance of speed, latency, compatibility, and style, this is it. So there you go, the top 5 gaming RAM kits worth buying in 2025. Whether you're building your first DDR5 rig, upgrading your trusty DDR4 system, or just want to make sure your next build runs cool, fast, and future-ready, picking the right RAM actually matters. And remember, don't get sucked into big numbers. It's not just about speed, it's about latency, stability, and how it all works together with your CPU and motherboard. Got a favorite kit I didn't mention? Or maybe a sleeper pick that deserves some love? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to check it out. If this video helped you out, give it a like, hit that subscribe button for more build guides. And as always, build smart, game sharp, stay crispy.